Sometimes all it takes is one person to shape the world we live in. With a spark of imagination and a little bit of courage, amazing things can be achieved. Unfortunately, some of those achievements can be overshadowed and innovations taken for granted. While science owes a great deal to the discoveries of brilliant minds throughout history, many of these innovators have been left out of the history books. Welcome to EFT News and Info, and today we'll be talking about the 7 greatest black scientists in history. Join us in this video as we shed light on the forgotten black scientists who made groundbreaking advancements in their fields despite facing enormous adversity and discrimination. Charles Henry Turner was a biologist, neurologist, and psychologist who was a pioneer in animal cognition studies. Even without access to lab facilities or research materials, he pursued his science at an impressive pace. He made groundbreaking discoveries in the field of animal behavior, which went against the prevailing ideas of the time that suggested animals were not capable of complex cognition. Among his many discoveries, he was the first to prove that insects have the capacity to hear, that they can learn by trial and error, and showed how bees use olfactory and visual cues to find nectar. He published 71 papers throughout his lifetime, including 3 in Science. However, this pioneering research was all but forgotten, resulting in many white scientists rediscovering his findings up to a century later. Born into slavery, George Washington Carver became a foremost botanist, inventor, and teacher. He invented over 300 uses for the peanut and developed methods to prevent soil depletion. He was made a member of the British Royal Society of Arts, a rare honor for an American. Carver even advised prominent leaders like Mahatma Gandhi and President Teddy Roosevelt on agriculture and nutrition. Percy Julian was a research chemist and pioneer in the chemical synthesis of medicinal drugs from plants such as cortisone, steroids, and birth control pills. Additionally, Julian made important discoveries in the fields of soy protein and synthetic hormones, and his work laid the groundwork for future research in these areas. He was inducted into the National Academy of the Sciences, National Inventors Hall of Fame, and the American Chemical Society for his lasting work. American engineer, physician, and NASA astronaut Mae Carol Jemison became the first African-American woman to travel in space when she went into orbit aboard the Space Shuttle Endeavour on September 12, 1992. Prior to her astronaut career, Jemison served as a medical doctor and worked on research projects for the National Institutes of Health and the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. Gladys West is a mathematician whose extremely detailed model of the Earth became the foundation of GPS that is used today in countless applications, including navigation and communication. Born in 1930 in a small community in Virginia, West fantasized about escaping rural life and felt that education was the only way out. She earned top grades to win a full scholarship to Virginia State College and took on babysitting and teaching jobs to support herself. After showcasing her skills, working on award-winning studies looking at Pluto's motion relative to Neptune, she was named project manager for the CSAT Radar Altimetry project, the first satellite that could monitor the oceans. It was here that she created the detailed mathematical model of the shape of the Earth, which accounted for things like gravitational and tidal forces that changed the planet's shape. After retiring in 1998, she went back to school to earn her PhD at the age of 70. It was only in 2017, after the release of the movie Hidden Figures, that she started to receive recognition for her role in revolutionizing navigation. Sophia B. Jones became the first black woman to graduate from the University of Michigan's Medical School in 1885. She dedicated her career to fighting for health equity for Black people. She became the first Black woman to graduate from the school and then became the first Black faculty member at Atlanta's Spelman College in 1885, where she organized the first training program for nurses in the American South. During her long career, she practiced medicine in St. Louis, Philadelphia, and Kansas City, spearheading many public health programs and pushing for health equity for Black Americans. Marie Daly was the first African American woman to receive a PhD in chemistry in the United States. She worked closely with scientist Dr. Quentin B. Deming. Their work opened up a new understanding of how foods and diet can affect the health of the heart and the circulatory system. Let us remember and honor these brilliant Black scientists whose contributions have paved the way for future generations. And let's work towards a more inclusive future where all scientists are recognized and celebrated for their achievements. With that, it's time for us to call it a day. But we do hope that you liked the video and found it informative. Subscribe to our channel and don't forget to click the bell icon. Your valuable suggestions are very important to us, so do post them in the comment section. And I'll see you in the next video.